And the cast have already come out to join me straight away. Walton Goggins here in Sydney. They're live. Everybody, they're live. Welcome, everybody. How you doing?
So good.
Good, happy to be here.
Yes. So happy to be here. Whoa, look at that. I'm a little too happy to be here. Ride those levels, gentlemen.
We're going to use some of our Juilliard practice here at Aaron to sort of get the projection going while the microphones go. So that's all good. So let's talk about the season. Welcome to Australia. How's everything been treating you here? You've enjoyed it? Have you all been to Australia before?
I've been here. Yeah, I've been here twice actually. First time was almost a month. Spent a lot of time in Melbourne and Sydney, and then made my way up to the Gold Coast, and which was extraordinary. This country's unbelievable. Second time I was here with a buddy, and did kind of a similar route, but then went up to the Whitsundays, scuba diving. Yeah, it's great.
Ella, what about yourself? First time here?
I came here before. I went up the East Coast when I was 18. Had a lot of fun.
Were you
Stayed for a
backpacking?
month.
Is that backpacking?
I was backpacking.
All right.
It was incredible, but I'm happy to be back.
And Aaron, you've been here before?
I've been to Melbourne, but first time in Sydney, and I love it.
Beautiful, welcome. All right, let's start talking about season 2. As season 1 ended, Walton, we had the Ghoul, we had Lucy. They're heading to New Vegas. And so this unholy alliance between the two of them to get there. So tell us where we're going to pick up on what we can expect and what we're going to see tonight.
Wow. Yeah, they're on this apocalyptic kind of road trip, right? And one is an optimist. I'll let you decide which one that is. And the other's a nihilist. And either she'll become more like me, or I'll become more like her. Or we'll meet someplace in the middle and become something completely different. What I will say about this whole season, if I were to pick one word, it would be unpredictable. And all of these relationships go to places that even I didn't anticipate, or any of us anticipated, and we get to read all of these scripts. And usually we can see around those corners, but this time we couldn't.
Ella, let's talk about where you're picking up to. So we're chasing your dad, the great Carl McLaughlin, who plays your father, who plays Hank. We love Carl here in Australia. He's very popular. We're trying to find some resolution here because we're learning that he's not who you thought he was in the vault. So where are we picking up with Lucy now?
She wants to find her dad. And I think she has these big ideas of bringing him to justice, and what that looks like for Lucy is the right thing to do, very golden rule of her. But the more time she spends in the wasteland and the more time she spends with this guy, how much is her definition of justice going to change? Ooh, that was good.
It's dark.
And then Aaron, I mean, we leave Maximus, he's no longer with, Lucy. We just love that whole relationship in the first series, right? We love the first series. We're shipping them really, really hard here. And then, but he keeps getting dragged back to the Brotherhood. What's going to happen?
I know,
Maximus this season?
it's so tough, right? It's like the last thing he would wish for at this point at the end of season 1 is what he's got, and it was everything he wanted at the first part of the season. And I know we get to see a little bit of the absence of Lucy for him, and we get to see different factions of the Brotherhood. We've only seen one faction so far, so we get some more voices at the table, and we get to see Maximus make some choices to ripple through the wasteland.
Yeah, come on. We love that. So Walton, with the Ghoul, for people out there who haven't seen it, obviously there's Cooper, the Hollywood star, there's Ghoul. I mean, a lot of the prosthetics and stuff like that. How long are we in the chair for when we're playing the Ghoul?
18 hours.
Wow.
No kidding, joking. No, we've got it down to about, it's like, sorry, I couldn't help it. We've got it down to about, yeah. But, no, we've got it down to about 2 hours and 15 minutes. But by the time, I'm there about 3 hours before other people get there. And it's just a process of becoming this guy. But I have a routine down. And it starts with, talking to my buddy Jake Garber, who applies it for about 20 minutes. And then I watch a movie. And then I listen to music, the rest of the time.
Wait, are you listening to the same music we're listening to for the series? Are we getting into that sort
Ooh,
of
very good
1950s?
question. You know what I did find? You know
Go
what I
on.
did find out? Is that I have to watch a specific kind of movie. Because there was one morning when I was very early and I put on Kramer versus Kramer and started crying. No, you can't apply the makeup if you're crying, man. No, just stay in the middle lane. Just stay with Westerns. Watch Stagecoach again.
Shane is safe.
Shane is safe.
Shane is so safe. Ella, what has it been like on the sets? I mean, as a viewer, you look at the vault and then to the vast wasteland of the surface dwellers. How much of this are real? Because it seems pretty good on screen. It doesn't seem too CGI.
No, that's one of the amazing things about working with Jonathan Nolan. He said that in season 1 is he likes to build as much as he can for real. Where the power armor is real. We're filming the most incredible locations in the desert. Every single thing, the vaults, all of those sets. It is so immersive. If you're tired and you forget where you are, you feel like you're inside that video game. It's incredible. We get to act opposite these incredible puppets for the, what are they called, death claws or something? I can't remember, someone should remind me. No, they're building those, and those are actually right there and act opposite of. It's incredible.
So Aaron, you're in the suit.
Yes, I have to wear the top half of this suit, and it's one of the heaviest things ever. It's like having a 12-year-old sit on your shoulders and say, now act, now do it.
So a lot of that is just you having to be in that. How long are you allowed to wear that for before you're like, guys, my back is killing me?
Oh boy, you can only be let out of it if you are trapped once you're in it. So no, we've gone, I think 6.5 hours was the longest I was in the suit at one point on a shoot day.
Really, man?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you cutting lunch in that suit? Are we having lunch there?
No, I had to be fed things.
Have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
You gotta feed it to me. Yeah.
Is there anything we can learn? We're about to watch, I think, 2 episodes. The first 2 episodes of the season.
I'm so excited to see it.
And by the way, look, there's a lot of people who've dressed up. There's some costumes. There's some cosplay around here. There's people who've come straight from the vault. There's some circus. Is this everywhere you go? We're seeing stuff like this, Aaron? Are we seeing major costumes and people dressing up?
I think it's a beautiful thing about the Fallout community. Some of the greatest fans in the world. I think we were just in Good Springs in Nevada, and it was pouring rain, and everybody was in their T-60 armors and in their ghoul garb, fully done up. And we always really appreciate just being a little piece of this community because you guys are great.
Hell yeah! 100 million viewers on Amazon Prime for the last season. I think the bar is pretty high, but I think what I've seen so far, it's going to exceed it. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the stars.